So yeah.
So does South win or does North win?
It's not about winning, see?
It's always about winning. We went to a place...
Listen, I gave you all that time to talk.
I understand.
No, I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you.
We went to a North place, and then this Southern person did seafood at home, and you said it was better.
Well, the North always comes out on top, baby. Hey, it's geographical. What's up?
Hey y'all, welcome to our therapy sesh. I'm BBQ.
And I'm Poutine, and we're an engaged couple.
Today on our channel, we have something good for you. We got some differences between the North and the South and how we as a couple make it work.
Yes, so of course, where you grow up has a huge impact on who you are as a person. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, Lex is from Texas, and we got differences.
A lot of differences.
So what are we doing today?
All right, so we got a bowl of questions. We have 4 categories: dating, food, hospitality, and values. What we're gonna do is pick a random question and you answer it, and then the other person has a rebuttal on how the other place may be different.
All right, sounds good. You go first.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, show.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, show. 1, 2, 3, show. Damn.
Yes, my turn.
All right. Is it your turn? Yeah.
No, it's your turn.
My turn?
Yeah. Oh,
mine.
Popped out.
Okay. Who makes it better? Barbecue, South, seafood. I think I still have to go South.
Pacific Northwest.
No, hold on. Okay,
sure.
So here's my argument. In the South, we add seasoning to stuff. And we went to a place where we spent, it was like $50, $60 per person.
Because we paid for the view. That wasn't a good place to go to.
Well, it was still a mainstream seafood place, and a place where they go out in the water right there, get the food for you, put it on your table. It was not seasoned. It wasn't good. In the South, we season everything.
Okay.
Burgers. I will say, when I first moved down here, I went to Seattle and had a really expensive burger for no reason with a lot of random shit put in it, and it was amazing. Like, probably the best thing I've ever eaten. So, 2 out of 3. I'll give Seattle... No.
All right.
I'll give it to Seattle.
Who makes it better? Barbecue.
South.
Okay. Seafood. I'll only say it's better in the Pacific Northwest because of our access, like, to the Pacific Ocean.
Because it's fresh.
Because it's fresher and just better quality. And it depends where you go. Like, so we did not, her first experience with seafood, we did not go to a good place. So I don't think it's fair that you just automatically give this to the South. I will say that the seasonings in the South are a lot more prevalent than in the North.
We went to a place.
I gave you all that time to talk.
I understand.
No, I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you.
And then this Southern person did seafood at home, and you said it was better.
Listen.
So technically, the South won.
Or a toss-up because I feel like that just depends on where you go. So, anyways,
the South won with the North seafood.
Next question.
I won. South.
We're not winning. We're talking.
I don't know how to not win. Did you just glitch?
Yes. Like, that's so fun. Okay. What differences did you notice dating a Northerner versus a Southerner? Like the courtship, the process of actually dating and pursuing.
I will say, dating in the North was a little like bland. Like the conversation was bland. I connected way less with people in the North, but that also could be because I didn't understand how y'all date. I don't know.
Right.
I would say I appreciate dating more in the South.
Okay. Obviously, I don't have much experience dating in the South, but I do have a little bit of experience with some people from the South.
Mm-hmm.
And from lots of people from the north. Let's not get crazy. Some people from the north, you know.
She's telling on herself.
Listen, no, not lots of people, just some people. Okay.
Did y'all see the shoulders? Did y'all see the neck? Did y'all see the uncomfortable?
I'm in a dance class.
She was.
It's an interpretive dance.
All
class.
The things.
Anyway, so the point is. The point is, I think dating in the South, I feel like is more, and this is just my interpretation from like what I noticed from the South and like people, is more like slow paced and like a process. And here it's like, you want to go on a date? Okay, like I feel like the South has more of those established like guidelines or like unspoken things, or maybe
like
spoken things.
Like a courting system.
Like there's actual like a courting system. That's how I think of it. Anyways, what do you think? Oh, you did that or me?
I think you.
Okay.
Who would you say has a more hospitable environment overall, North or South, and why?
Hospitable environment.
South. Why? Because I think there is a general vibe or unspoken like understanding that everybody in a way is connected.
I think this, from my experience when I visited the South, I felt a lot more of that like nurturing vibe, but a lot more judgment at the same time. And it was like, pow pow, we'll love you, but we're gonna judge you just as hard. And I was like,
people don't talk to each other though, so I guess you only getting that judgment because people are willing to talk about their feelings in the South.
I think what I'm saying is, I feel like everything that happens in the South happens in the North, but it's like watered down and quiet. Like there's racism here, but it's not in your face. It's just like in big business and how the community runs, which is just sad. You know what I mean? Like it's more nuanced and political. In the South, it's like, we're just going to tell you how we feel, which I appreciate, but also don't. Because it's like, I'm more passive and you're more aggressive. And I feel like that is reflective of where we're from. How would you say familial values differ in the North versus South from your experience?
Familial values?
Familial values. Did you write that fancy word just so I could say it funny?
No.
Familial. Okay. It's hard.
I think family may mean a little bit more in the South than in the North. Just because in the North, it don't really seem like y'all make a point to like, we gotta get together. I'm just saying, once you like branch off and build your own family, it's like, okay, this is my unit. This is what I'm like focused on. I would
agree with that because, and I think that does stem from like we have a lot more like immigrants. So there's a lot less of those generational ties. And I noticed in the South, like y'all live close to your great grandma. You know what I mean? Like here, a lot more people come from other places. So it's like, oh, my great grandma's in Kentucky, or my great grandma's in New York. So we're not going to see each other every Sunday. So it's not that family isn't as important. Well, to a degree, but I think it's also like a lot of people come from other places. Next question.
What are the differences in status and wealth in the North versus the South? Most people in the South wear their wealth on their wife's purse or and how expensive those cowboy boots are, what their truck looks like. But I feel like you don't really see people wear their wealth like that. Like people's houses aren't necessarily nice. You got a lot of cattle, you got a lot of land. That's really how you know. Wealth is in land, and status comes with your wife, like what her wedding ring looks like, what her purse looks like, how she wears her hair. And then when y'all are going to take your kids to their select football, their Cub Scouts and Girl Scouts, and she's like stunting on the other wives, it's like, oh, they have money.
Right. Okay. I think here in the North, Status is probably house and land as well. Maybe like boats too, just because we have a lot right next to the sea.
Yeah. I mean,
generally people dress nicer, I think, in the South, or lazy dressing is more accepted here,
I
right?
think.
So
Which goes along with status.
More relaxed here, more proper there.
I don't know, proper. It's just...
I'm gonna say proper.
Everything matters. The optics matter in the South for sure.
Okay. Last question. Describe your perfect first date. So I guess for me, going on like an activity so I can see how you react to different situations. So like going on a hike or doing something together would be like my perfect first date. Going to a movie is kind of like, I can sit next to anybody. I want to see how you I want to see how you walk. I want to see how are you going to sweat? Are you going to are you going to smell bad? We got to know. So I think an activity like hiking or sightseeing, something like that. What about you?
Perfect first date would also involve an activity out in public, but I would also want to have some kind of personal interaction. That doesn't necessarily mean because it has to lead to something, but like if we go on a hiking activity, I would like to come back and like cook together or something. Like go shopping, see what that situation's
make
like.
It a little like, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, that usually ends up leading to some things.
We got engaged for a reason. We've done some hiking. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, this is true.
All right,
we've even done things on hiking.
As you can see, we have some similarities, but we also have some differences.
Okay.
How do we make it work? How do we make this train go choo choo?
Was that a Major Pain reference? It was? Hey!
Hey, this is why I love you. So we make it work because we say movie references. Okay, goodbye. No, seriously, though. How would we make it work?
I would say we had to learn how to communicate because we do have a lot of differences, and sometimes the way that we handle those differences, I mean, they still don't really mesh well, but we have gotten better at talking and really trying to explain our perspective, and listening is also super key. Like, yes, communicating, but also listening is a really big thing.
Listening, all I'm going to say is listening is a skill, and we practice it every day. Do we get an A+ every day? No, but we pass. And sometimes that's all you need.
To just pass?
Just to pass.
We'll see y'all next week. We don't know what the subject will be, but we'll know it'll be North versus South because we got some things.
Well, the North always comes out on top, baby. Hey, it's geographical. What's up?
There's a place that's above us. Like, we're in the U.S. right now. Canada is literally above us.
And I'm from there.
Alaska is above them or some shit.
Listen.
So
let's not bring Alaska into this.
So really, I mean.
All right, I'm out. You brought Alaska. That's